Remember that steel box in your mom's kitchen? That big round dabba with little bowls inside? One for haldi, one for jeera, one for mirchi. All living in the same container but doing completely different things. That's what Swiggy has been like for the past few years. One big brand, but inside very different businesses. Food delivery, Instamart, Genie, Dine Out, Minis, they all lived under the same hood. But one of them, its quick commerce arm Instamart, kept getting bigger, bolder, and also more expensive to run. So this week, Swiggy did what most of our moms do when a masala starts mixing into another one. They took it out and gave it its own separate container. Swiggy officially transferred Instamart into a wholly owned subsidiary, Swiggy Instamart Private Limited, which basically means it still belongs to Swiggy, but now it has its own company, its own books, and its own box to grow in. And this isn't just some clean up the books exercise. This is a very deliberate, very strategic move to set the stage for something bigger. So let's break it down, starting with the numbers. In the April-June quarter this year, Instamart's revenue jumped 113% compared to last year. In fact, it was one of the biggest reasons Swiggy's overall revenue grew nearly 53%. But while the top line grew fast, the losses grew faster. Instamart's operating loss went up by 181%, and while food delivery posted a whopping 231% jump in profits, Instamart pulled the entire company into the red. Think of quick commerce like owning a luxury car that goes 0 to 100 in 3 seconds but gives you a mileage of just 3 kilometers per liter. Amazing performance, but insanely expensive to run. And when you combine the cash-guzzling Instamart with a profitable food delivery business in the same financials, it starts creating confusion. One side of the business is making money, the other side is burning through it. This could be one of the reasons why Swiggy decided to separate them. Let's not make our food delivery business look worse than it is just because Instamart is still in investment mode. Okay, but what's the benefit? It all boils down to focus. When you give something its own identity, you give it the freedom to move fast, make its own decisions, pivot quicker, be aggressive in the market, and take risks if needed. Instamart will now have its own CEO, its own profit and loss statement, and its own team. And most importantly, its own investors. See, when you raise money for a company like Swiggy that's doing 5 different things, investors get confused. Where is my money going? Is it going to food delivery, to Genie, to groceries? But now, if someone wants to bet just on the quick commerce story, they can invest in Instamart directly. That opens the door to all kinds of future possibilities. Partnerships, capital raises, maybe even a separate IPO down the line. In fact, Zomato did the same thing just a while ago. It spun off its quick commerce arm Blinkit into a separate company. And that structure has worked really well for them. It gave Blinkit the freedom to grow fast without being tied down by rest of Zomato's operations. So, Swiggy is following a similar path. And it's not just about copying the competition, it's about staying competitive. Because right now, the quick commerce race in India is getting hotter by the day. While Blinkit, Instamart and Zepto still hold the lion's share, deep-pocketed players like Walmart-backed Flipkart, Tata-backed Big Basket and Reliance are making inroads, slowly but surely. And if Swiggy wants to be the juggernaut, it needs to be fast, nimble and focused. This move helps make that happen. So now let's talk about how the business model changes. Swiggy has hinted that Instamart is shifting towards an inventory-led model, which means it won't just be a middleman connecting you to a nearby Kirana store. It will actually stock its own goods, manage its own dark stores, and decide what to sell and at what price. Most people think Instamart already runs fully on dark store model. In reality, it operates more like a hybrid model. Some orders come from its own dark stores, others are routed through a local Kirana tie-up, where Instamart acts more like a marketplace. That's the part Swiggy now wants to shrink. This will also give it more control over pricing, over margins, and over the entire experience. And to complete the loop, Instamart is also building its own in-house brand, Noise. Just like Amazon has Solimo or Zepto's Relish and Daily Good. Noise is Swiggy's bet on creating a full stack grocery business where it not only owns the shelf but also what's on them. It also lets them experience with stuff like megapods, massive warehouses that service bigger baskets and more pin codes. Something that's already showing results for Zepto and Blinkit. But it's a costly model. You need cash, people, and supply chain control, which is why they are building a war chest. They just sold their entire stake in Rapido for 2,400 crore rupees. Last quarter, their cash balance stood at about 5,300 crore. But despite all of that, analysts believe they still need another 4,400 crore soon if they want to stay aggressive. The spin-off only makes it easier for them to raise money. So, what changes for Swiggy, the parent company? From an accounting lens, this move makes everything look cleaner. All of Instamart's costs such as inventory, leases, dark stores, salaries and losses will no longer sit inside Swiggy's main numbers. They now show up as one simple line, investment in subsidiary. So analysts, banks and investors can finally see how the food delivery business is doing on its own. And when they want the full picture, they can still check the consolidated results. But the key is that the risk is now clearly separated. It's not mixed into the same bowl. It's like putting each spice back in its own section of the masala box. So the big takeaway for you, this isn't Swiggy tossing out the chili powder. If anything, it's doubling down on the spice. They're saying this business is big, it's growing fast, it burns a lot of cash, and it's worth betting on. And instead of hiding it behind food delivery profits, they are giving it the space, structure, and spotlight to stand on its own. Now, whether it burns the tongue or turns out to be Swiggy's secret sauce, only time will tell.